What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a good day. And today I'm excited. We're doing an unboxing video on a vintage Millesime Imperial. If you tuned in to my first Creed video where I did a blind reaction to the most popular Creed fragrances, it was pretty apparent Millesime Imperial in that video was my favorite. I went ahead after the video was done. I kept my word. I ordered that bottle, and after I got it, I quickly started hearing stuff about the old batches, how much better the old batches were. And then I start going online, looking at reviews, and people are raving about the old batches. They would make, like years ago, they would make it in top 10 lists, top 5 lists. And now really, you don't see these new batches of the Creeds in people's top 5 lists, top 10 lists, mainly because of the reformulations. So we're not really gonna get too much into talking about the batch variations. I'm just gonna get into unboxing this. We're gonna do a little side-by-side comparison, and then I'm gonna go hop in the shower because I just got back from the gym, grab some food so I could get some energy back for the video. And I saved the package so that way I could open it on camera with you guys. So stay tuned, we're getting into it. This is a 2015 batch of Creed Millesime Imperial. Here we go. So I want to say this bottle actually took longer to get here. I was supposed to have this video done probably last week, but what ended up happening, I guess the seller tried to send it, they sent it hazmat, and then the post office sent it back to them because they couldn't send it like express mail with hazmat, something. I don't know. He explained it on the messenger, but finally came in. Let's see what we got. The anticipation's been building. It's been at the house for a few hours now, but I wanted to wait to unbox it on video. Oh yeah. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I know the gold bottles are cool. The gold bottles look flashy and everything, but I'm gonna keep it 100. I prefer this. The bottle shape itself, I prefer this, but the overall presentation, besides this plastic cap, I like this. Obviously like the fact it's a 120 milliliter bottle, but the fact you can see the level, I like the gold cap. I think they should have kept it with a gold cap, clear bottle, gold label. I don't know, I think the gold paint, it looks cool from a distance, but then when you get up and you look at the bottle, it's a fingerprint magnet, and it just doesn't look very high end. Like the paint is very caked on in certain areas. It just doesn't look like a good paint job. I think it would look much more high end, classy, luxurious, whatever you want to call it, if they did the metal caps with this shaped bottle, but this presentation, if that makes sense, if you can visualize that. But enough of that. I've been wearing the F batch of Millesime Imperial all day, wore it to the gym, reapplied when I got home, still smelling it. So now it's time for the real deal. 15X01, I believe is the batch code on this. Let's get into this. Awesome atomizer as always with Creed. I just can't believe they used to use these plastic caps. It's kind of mind blowing. Definitely big step up when they switched to the metal caps, but they reformulated the juice. So it's like, do you want the good juice or do you want the good cap? Oh wow. That's not even close to the same scent. I think this is more different than the Green Irish Tweeds. Because I have an F batch of Green Irish Tweed, and I have a 2016 batch of Green Irish Tweed as well that I'm going to be doing a side by side. I got impatient and I got excited when this came in, so I didn't get an unboxing video. But let me just say, these two fragrances, This is not even close to the same thing. If they needed to reformulate this that bad, they should have re-dropped it as something else. They should have re-released it as something else other than Millesime Imperial. Millesime something or something Imperial, but these two fragrances are not even close to the same. Are they fresh fragrances? Yes. But I have the F batch on this arm. That's not even close. The openings are drastically different. The 2015 batch smells authentically salty. Like, the only way I can describe it is like actual salt water, like a very realistic marine accord, versus the new one it's still good, don't get me wrong. I love wearing it to the gym, high heat conditions, amazing fragrance. However, it does smell synthetic. That luxurious, natural smell that is in these old creeds is not in the new ones. The fragrances themselves are still good. The performance changed. The formulations have clearly changed. It's night and day difference, guys. I know these old batches of creeds are hard to find and they go for a lot of money, but it is for good reason. This stuff, it's next level. It really is. I would not wear this to the gym. This is a more mature fragrance. I think that this F batch is more of a younger guy's fragrance versus the older creeds are the mature, sophisticated gentleman's fragrances, if that makes sense. The brand has gotten very popular now to where younger people are going after these niche fragrances because of the name. They want the prestige with that. They want that name that comes from having a high-end niche product, if that makes sense. So I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing. Creed Millesime Imperial. I may come back on the dry down and give you guys a second impression on how it changes as it dries down. But I can tell you right off the bat, there's no comparison. It's not even like they reformulate it and there's like a little slight difference. They're literally not the same scent. This is more of a fresh, clean, almost borderline soapy aquatic scent. This is authentic salt water on your body, sexy, clean, mature, no comparison. Both of these are good, but they are not the same scent whatsoever. Hopefully Creed doesn't send some people after me because I'm putting this out there, but I'm sure enough people have talked about this by now. I'm not the only one. However, I'm going to be doing a lot more side-by-side comparisons about reformulation. I have a pre-formulated batch of Side Effect along with a new formulation batch. Rehab, the same thing. As I mentioned, Green Irish Tweed, Mystic Experience, Xerjoff Naxos. There's a lot of fragrances that over the years have been reformulated that people really sought after those original formulations because that's what blew the fragrance up. That's what made the fragrance super popular. And those formulations change and the fragrances are still good, don't get me wrong, but that magic is missing. The magic that made the fragrance so unique and so popular and so appealing in the beginning ends up getting just watered down or completely phased out. So I'll show you guys real quick something you can look forward to seeing. Show you guys the difference between an old batch of Xerjoff Naxos and a new batch of Xerjoff Naxos because I will be doing a side-by-side comparison here soon. So here's a little teaser. Bottle's almost empty, but you can clearly still see the juice color. This is a new batch. This is an old batch. Some people are going to say that the juice has just macerated or gotten dark over time. This juice, this light juice, will never look like this. You can look at pictures of bottles of Naxos back in 2021, 2020, when it was this formulation, and they came this color from the factory. The picture on Old Factory's site where I ordered Naxos from is an old bottle like this and the color does not match. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that because that's just the photo they're using from Xerjoff. They didn't do anything wrong. However, people will say that this juice will just turn darker over time. And I'm here to tell you, I'm going to keep this juice in this bottle. I'm not going to fully drain it. And we're going to see in a few years when this juice is the same age that this juice is now, we will come back and revisit this to show you guys that the formula truly changed and it's not just maceration. So I hope you guys enjoyed this breakdown. More side-by-side comparisons to come. After I get a decent amount of followers on here, subscribers, whatever you want to call it, I want to start doing side-by-side comparisons to people out in public. After I get some subscribers popping on here, I want to go out and do some street battles, put the fragrances to the test for the people. Not everybody's super into fragrances. So the people that have really fine-tuned their nose to these niche fragrances may find appeal in different things than the everyday person does. So I think it's going to be fun to go around to everyday people that don't necessarily smell high-end niche fragrances all the time and expose them to niche perfumery and see what they think about some niche fragrances that aren't necessarily what they're probably typically used to. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more fragrance content. Also going to be doing some more interesting stuff on this channel. Hope you guys have a good one. Stay smelling good. I'll see you in the next video.